Hi, welcome to the February 2022 Co-working Idea Challenge. If you are new to the Co-working Idea Project or to these monthly idea challenges, welcome. We are an international collective of co-working operators and associations, community organizers, and collaborative consultants, and we are working to make the co-working industry more inclusive, diverse, equitable, and accessible. Each month, we issue a challenge to the co-working industry, and we invite you to join us as we learn together and make small but meaningful changes that ripple out in our communities. This month's challenge is all about planning your 2022 inclusive marketing calendar. I'm Sonia Thompson, and I am head of Thompson Media Group. I'm an inclusive marketing strategist and consultant, and I help companies and brands win more consumers, particularly those that most brands ignore. Those are the people with differences. So let's dig into the challenge. Every year, we have an opportunity to celebrate milestones and important events. Whether it's birthdays, anniversaries, or graduations, celebrating people and their achievements are a way of making them feel seen. While some brands personalize things and find ways to celebrate social occasions, such as birthdays for their customers, increasingly, more brands are focusing their energy on finding ways to make the communities their customers are a part of feel seen and like they belong. A big part of doing that is by celebrating and acknowledging special days and months that have meaning for a particular community. Whether it's Black History Month, Pride Month, or Ramadan, it's a smart practice to think about if and how your brand will engage in these established observances of the different communities you serve. To be clear, there isn't an expectation that you celebrate every day, every week, and every month that exists to elevate a group and the issues that concern them. However, in your quest to engage underrepresented and underserved consumers, it is helpful to proactively think about what your brand stance will be and how you will execute on it. It's important to note that this exercise isn't just helpful from a customer experience standpoint. It's also beneficial when thinking about the people on your team. It's just as important for them to feel seen and supported, especially if their participation and practices are an important part of their culture and or could have an impact on how and when they are present for their work. First up in planning your inclusive marketing calendar is to choose what you will celebrate. Consider which groups you want to serve and what days and observances are important to take part in. There are a number of celebrations based upon race, gender, religion, sexual orientation, ableness, and more. One consideration is also for religious holidays. There may be some observances where you choose to go all in with big celebrations and others that will require something simpler. But choosing in advance and incorporating the dates into your brand planning is an essential first step. The second step is to make sure that you focus on cultural intelligence. This cannot be skipped, especially if you and your team want to celebrate a community you are not a part of. Take time to learn the purpose and history behind a celebration and use that as a foundation for brainstorming what to do. If you find there is a cultural intelligence gap, don't be afraid to bring on outside help to guide your team on cultural nuances that will help you nail the planning and execution of your celebration. There are more than a few examples of brands who had to cancel a planned celebration of a community because it wasn't received well by the people they intended to honor. Their intentions were in the right place. However, intentions are never the marker of success. Third, start early. People can smell a hastily thrown together campaign from a mile away. If you want to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day thoughtfully, don't wait until the Friday before because it happens on a Monday, or worse yet, the day of to scramble to pull something together. The more time you give yourself, the better you set yourself up to deliver something the people you are intending to honor will appreciate. And lastly, co-create. Including people who are part of the communities you are celebrating is always good practice. Not only does it help guide you in producing something that those you are honoring will love, but it also gives you opportunity to use your platform to elevate voices and work of those that don't always get the shine they deserve. That can mean partnering with creators and people who are part of the communities you want to serve to create campaigns, special edition products, and programs. It could also mean finding ways to elevate the voices and work of people within the community. Sometimes brands work with people within their teams to help them design a fitting celebration. For instance, Target and Spotify often work with their internal teams via their employee resource groups to support them in building campaigns. If you do go this route, just be sure the people on your team are volunteering to take part of this effort. You could also compensate them in some way if you choose. This shouldn't be an expectation or a requirement. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you will take this month's challenge. All the resources we've mentioned can be found at www.coworkingidea.org. That's also where you can find a link to register for the International IDEA Conversation on Zoom at the end of the month, where you could join us to discuss this topic and your experience taking the challenge. We look forward to seeing you then. Bye.